If you've ever felt stuck between who you were and who you're becoming, this reboot is for you. If you ever started something important and got sidetracked, you're not alone. I'm right here with you, and so are a whole lot of other people of a certain age, if you know what I mean. If you're ready for a reboot, or you just want to watch me give myself a boot in the butt, stick around because in this video, I'm going to share my reboot story, demonstrate a releasing ritual, and help us all realign with our true purpose so we can start 2026 with a clean slate. So remember those three R's: reboot, release, and realign. Hi, friends. I'm Sheri. I'm 76, and today I reboot. I kick 2025 and all its fears and procrastination to the curb and welcome a new me into 2026. Statistically speaking, few, if any of you, are actually watching this on December 31st, 2025. In fact, I'm sure nobody is because by now it's January 12th and I'm recording this again. So, full transparency, it's taken me a while to get this done. But anyway, whenever you're watching and whenever I'm doing this is the perfect time to reboot our lives at any age. You see, I thought about starting a YouTube channel for several years. I finally took a class about it and I did post one video nearly a year ago at the age of 75. I thought I was hot stuff. Good for Grammy starting a YouTube channel at the ripe old age of 75. But then I never posted again. I did make a few videos, but then I lost the courage to post them. So here I am now at 76, ready to start anew. Maybe you are too. Maybe you've started and stopped something and now you're ready to really go all in. If so, just type reboot in the comments and I'll send you my free guide, Reboot, Release, and Realign. There's those three R's again. But before I truly reboot, I need to release what's been holding me back. What are you holding on to? When you think about it, life is just a series of holding on and letting go from the moment we're born until we take our last breath. In fact, before we were born, our mother was holding on. She was holding on to that baby, holding on for dear life. And then finally, it was time to let go. And we were born into this world. And as we went through our lives, it was a series again of holding on and letting go. Probably a year after we were born, we were learning to walk, and mom or dad or our caregiver was holding on to our little hands, and we were gripping tight and holding on and taking those first few steps. And then they let go, and we took off walking on our own. And before you knew it, we were running. And a few years later, maybe we were trying to ride that two-wheel bike for the first time without training wheels. And mom and dad were running behind us, holding on to the seat, holding on. And then finally, they let us go. And we took off riding that bike. And we were so proud of ourselves. And probably not long after that, at least for me, and probably for you too, um, we tried letting go of the handlebars. And we mastered that. And pretty soon we were riding by the house yelling, "Look, Mom, no hands." And we had a series of "Look, Mom, no hands" events all through our life. And when we get to the point where we're ready to take our last breath, believe me, we'll be holding on tight, holding on for dear life, but eventually we'll have to let go. And we'll take that last breath and we'll let go for the last time into who knows where. I don't know. Somewhere in the great beyond, somewhere at a different level than we are now. One thing I know for sure, though, is before I take my last breath, there are a few things I want to do. And this YouTube channel is one of them. It's an important one. But if I'm going to succeed here, I'm going to have to release what's been holding me back. I'm going to have to let go of all the fears. I have to let go of the worry. What do I look like? How do I sound? Will anybody even watch? Now I have to decide what I want to write on that clean slate for 2026. So I'll share this release process with you. And if you want to join me, that would be great. What I have here and what you will need is a candle, a few sheets of paper. They can be small, a pen, and a bowl or some kind of fireproof thing that you can put the paper into when it's burning. And I also have some water just in case. So if you want to do it with me, you might want to just pause the video now and go get those things, the bowl, the candle, the paper, the pen, and some water just in case. Um, anyway, this is how it works. You think of whatever you want to release or let go of from your life, whatever's been holding you back. It could be thoughts, feelings, habits, people, places, things, anything that doesn't serve you in your life anymore, but you've still been carrying it around for some reason. So I'll guide you through the process. So get your pen and paper handy, and you can do this with me, or you can just listen and do it some other time, or get the guide, put the word reboot in the comments, and I'll send you that guide on how to do all of this. Anyway, this is called the burning bowl ceremony, and it's something that I've done on New Year's Eve for the past probably 30 years, and something I really enjoy. Anyway, if you do want to do it with me, I invite you to close your eyes if you'd like to, but you don't have to do it with your eyes closed. You can keep your eyes open and just get yourself comfortable. If you have glasses, you might want to take them off. So just get yourself in a relaxed position, tune into your inner self. I like to put my hand over my heart. You could do that if you want, or you don't have to. And just tune into your inner self by focusing on your breath. Take a nice, deep, slow breath in, hold it, and let it go. Breathing in, holding on, breathing out, letting go. And just continue to breathe nice and slow, slow and deep. Breathing in, holding on, breathing out, letting go. Breathing in peace, releasing stress. Breathing in happiness, holding, breathing out, releasing sorrow. Breathing in healing, breathing out, releasing pain. Breathing in calm, releasing, breathing out sorrow. Breathing in calm, releasing anxiety. Breathing in comfort, breathing out, releasing hurt. Breathing in all that's good and positive and healthy. And as you breathe out again, imagine you're releasing anything that's negative or that no longer serves you. The trick is knowing when to hold on and when to let go. I know I've been holding on to a lot of fears and negative self talk that's been holding me back. I'm ready to let it go and release. Are you ready? Okay, so take a few more breaths in and out, thinking about what you want to release, and then open your eyes if you had them closed, and just grab your pen and paper and write down whatever came to you during that little breathing exercise. What were your thoughts, feelings, habits, old ways of being, people, places, things, anything that you want to let go of that no longer serves you? Take a few moments now. Pause the video if you need more time and write those things down on your paper. I'm writing down a few of mine. I've done this before, but I'll write a little bit more. And now I'm ready to go. So, what I usually do with the paper, I kind of roll it in a kind of an oblong shape. So there's a little space in there. And I just take another deep breath, intending to let go of all those draining feelings, all the energy vampires, all those negative judgments. Just let them go. All right, I'm going to just put it in the flame here and let it burn, baby, burn. Yeah, all those negative things just going up in smoke. And thought it was going to go out for a second, but maybe it is. I have to light my fire again. Okay. Oh, it's going good now. I'm going to put it down into this metal bowl and let it burn itself out as all of those, oh, you can see the smoke. Maybe you can't see that on the screen. I don't know. Letting all of those negative issues go up in smoke and not carry them into 2026. So if you've done it, just imagine all those burdens have been lifted from you and you're ready to start to fill in that clean slate. How do you feel now? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. Anyway, now we're ready for the realign part. We're going to realign our values to our true and authentic self and real purpose for being in this phase of life. If you're like me, what's holding you back is some type of fear. And I always like to think of fear, FEAR. I've heard all through my life it's false evidence appearing real. But for the purposes of this video, I'm using the acronym freeze everything and realign. I choose to release fear and realign with love, LOVE, which I choose to see as love offering virtually everything. So again, take a moment to go within, breathing in and breathing out. Nice, slow, deep breathing as you think about what is it that you want to take in for this year? What kind of person do you want to be? What do you want to do in 2026? Are there some things you'd like to have in this new year? What values do you want to live by? And what purpose would you like to fulfill in this coming year? Think of all the positive qualities and experiences you want to bring into your life in this coming year. Not a New Year's resolution that will be broken before the end of the month. Come on, we all know that. Not a list of goals because that's just overwhelming. Just your intention of how you want to be and how you want to live, the difference that you want to make as we get into this new year. So take a moment and write down what comes to you, or pause the video if you need a little more time. But use that other piece of paper to write down the things that you want to bring into 2026 with you. What are you writing on your clean slate? And then hold on to that paper as you go through the next several days and just imagine this you realigned with your deepest values and your truest purpose. Breathe it in, hold it close. In my next video, I'm going to share a process to help you distill those intentions that you wrote on your piece of paper down into one word, just one word. And with that one word, we'll create a vision for your life for the coming year. It'll be kind of like your theme for the year, but just one word that'll be easy to remember and easy to fulfill. So I hope you'll join me then. But in the meantime, I wish you a very happy new year, happy new day, happy new you. And until next time, de-stress and be well. And if you watch this all the way to the end, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.